Hello guys. Once again it is time to continue our reserve list hunt. Our Homelands full set hunt. So we're going to pull out 5 more packs. We're going to see what they give me. So far I have gotten 15 out of the 35 reserve list cards from Homelands. I have 35 packs left to open, which gives me 70 chances of getting those remaining 20 cards from the reserve list. Wish me luck. Pack number 1. Again, we're not really gonna go over every common because we've probably gone over everyone so far in this series. Drudge Spell and Primal Order. Gosh. Back in the day, Primal Order was one of the best cards. It was maybe not the most expensive card in the set, but pretty close. My, how times have changed. And yeah, back in that time period, $10 was a lot for a card. And I mean a lot. The most expensive card I owned back then was maybe $7. Of course, that's also back in the day when dual lands were $7. Should have stocked up on those. But I was so dumb back then. Did not understand mana bases. Oh, hey look, it's a Narwhal. That's a reserve list card. And Ace and Highway. That's also a reserve list card. All white creatures gain Planeswalk. Interesting. Off to a relatively good start here. Boop, boop. There's a Jovin's Tools and Ice and Shade. Oof. I've gotten so many Ice and Shades. Not necessarily in this series, but I think I got 3 the last time I opened some Homelands. Just kind of tired of seeing it. It's one of those cards I really wanted back in the day, and now it's funny how things change. Oh, look at there. Rashka the Slayer. And Orcish Mine. Neither of which are reserve list cards, but still not ones that I had. I don't think I've ever owned an Orcish Mine, so that could also be said for many of the cards on this list, or on this video. I'm pretty sure I got a full set of commons now. Alright, there's an Aether Storm and Unhava Township. Alright, well that wasn't the worst in the world. The worst in the world was the last video I did that I ended up having to do 5 more because I didn't get any. So getting 2 that I didn't have before, that's pretty nice. Brings my total up to 17. I am just about halfway there then. Can I get the rest of them? When will I start getting repeats? These are the questions that need answers. And we will find out. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 5 more. Just because I'm in the opening mood now. 5 more. Alright. Can we get 5 more packs? Can we get more reserve list? So far I feel like I've had pretty good luck. I've also gotten so many memory lapses. But you know, I think I've only gotten 1 merchant scroll. That seems a little... Oh, I hadn't opened a prophecy yet. Well, there's one. Ghost Hounds. And Inhofe Township. Of course not. Of course no reserve list cards. Why would there be? But yeah, that's another interesting thing. Like, why am I still finding commons that I hadn't gotten yet? And why can't I get more merchant scrolls? Oh, Heartwolf. There is a reserve list card. I've heard of that card before. Can't say that I knew what it does. Doesn't look like it's all that impressive. A 2/2 for 4 mana with first strike, and it can tap to give target dwarf first strike and +2/+0 until end of turn. And if that dwarf dies, then so does Heartwolf. And only when attack or defense is announced. That's it's kind of an oddly specific ability. And I'm not sure what the lore behind that is. Does anybody know? Please, somebody comment and tell me why a wolf is giving dwarves extra power. Another Rashka the Slayer, and there is a Daughter of Autumn, which is also reserve list. Yay! Alright then. I am at 40%. Right? My math right on that. 4 out of 10, 40%. Really only 20% if you take into account there's 2 chances per pack. Alright. Ace and Crusader. That is a reserve list card. Ghost Hounds is not. Alright. I feel like we're clipping along at a pretty good pace. I feel like I'm both getting as much as the set as possible and as many reserve list cards as I can. It's actually going better than I thought it would. I may sound a little disheartened sometimes, but it happens. Oh, there's a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo! That, you put a Minotaur from your hand into play. That's, it's a thing, I guess. Not sure where it goes, but I've heard there's a Minotaur deck, or a deck that uses didgeridoo around. I haven't looked too far into it, but at least I pulled one of the money cards. Alright, there's an Orcish Mine and Abbey Gargoyles. So, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 were 6 reserve list cards out of 10 packs. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. That puts my total up to 21 reserve list cards. And keep in mind, I said there were 35 to begin with, and I'm pretty sure I still haven't gotten a repeat. So, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice randomization there, Wizards. You know how nowadays you kind of get the same rare 4 or 5 times in a box, and you may or may not ever see, a rare that you were looking for. It doesn't seem to be working that way with Homelands, so that's nice. It was also a much smaller set. I have gotten a lot of repeats on the non-reserve list cards. So, it is what it is. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. If you know where I can post to get more exposure, to maybe get some more subscribers. So, I want to grow the channel. I really do. The channel really is just for me to be able to look back and see pack openings for all of these old packs. But I really would like to grow the channel. I'd like to do more with it. I'd like to maybe start a Patreon, maybe start having contests where, I can select a random patron to win something. I want to do something. I want to do something more interactive. Everything I've done so far has been pretty passive. I just open packs and show you what I got. I do want to hear from you. I do want to discuss things with you. I want to reach out and find more friends, for lack of a better term. So let's see if we can make that happen.